Welcome to Harmonia. Take a deep breath in and exhale. State your intention. Intention received. Vibration upgrade in progress. Your messenger will be here shortly. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing? Hello, Sherry. Hello, Anino. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I am streaming. This is Harmonia. This is Tanya. I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube, a couple different areas on Facebook as well. So sharing is caring. So I'm going to ask for you guys to go ahead and share as people start joining in on the weekly All Signs reads. We are going to do something a little bit different today, a little bit different. Typically, I do the collective challenge, but I'm going to break it down a little bit more. Usually, I just do one collective challenge, but I'm going to have the one card, and we're going to see how else it plays out with the cards today. Good morning. Good morning, Tammy. Thank you for being here. Some of my Facebook group people are there. How you guys doing? You guys doing all right in this energy? How's everybody doing in this energy? It's been a lot of sleepless nights for me. I don't know how collectively everybody else is doing, but it's definitely been lots and lots of sleepless nights and lots of channeled messages. And yeah, that's what I got. You guys ready? We're going to switch over. We're going to switch over to the cards as people are joining us. Reminder that I do have a group called Harmonia. And you can go over to harmoniafriends.com where you'll find most of my content. Yes, all of my exclusive content is at harmoniafriends.com where you gain access to everything. Everything. It's not just one thing. It's everything. You've had a lot of disrupted sleep. Yeah, you're not sleeping. Yeah, the energy is off the roof. We are really being challenged here globally. Lots of life events going on as well internally. Externally around the world with some things, but it's been a doozy for everybody. So sending so much love, and that's really what I got. You know, I did a channeled message over on Harmonia Friends about the darkness and the laws of polarity, and that's just been coming on so strongly about seeing both sides of the coin. That is needed for all of us. So prayers and love to individuals really going through it right now. So let's see what's going on for the collective energy. Before we start with the all signs, make sure you guys are checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross-watching is welcome, but again, it may be vice versa, the storylines. It's not always about love too with the weekly readings, and it is weekly energy, so you don't have to claim it. But if you are watching the replay and not the live, make sure you are commenting replay so that I know you're here so I can say hello. Good morning, Michael. You're not doing yard work. Oh, but you're in the car. He's doing errands. All right, we're going to look at the decks that we're using today. I've been using variations of these decks throughout September in my area as well. The Horror Oracle deck, I'm still having fun with this. I am like going down to the grid because I just want to visually see all of the cards here. So I have been pulling we're never going to get the same card each week because I've been pulling them out here for the dailies too. But these are based on horror classics on here. So I will be reading that for the challenge energy. We're also going to be using the Diablo for those of you who are Diablo fans, video gamers. This is the Diablo deck. I love this deck. However, It's huge. It's massive. It's a massive deck. So we're only going to pull one card here. And this is where it's going to be different. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for the collective energy, and then we're going to run with it. But everyone's going to have a different collective challenge. So these readings are going to be a little bit longer today, but they're going to be time stamped. And if you can't make it, you can't make it. That's cool. You can just come back to the timestamps. There's always a collective message at the end too. So we're using the Diablo deck. We're also going to be using the custom deck here that a friend gave me from Anvier Tarot. And this is the Medusa deck. Since I am a huge Medusa fan, this is based on Medusa. It's AI art, but it's still a fun deck. So I will be pulling that as our main deck. And then we have our validation deck here, which is also part of the collective challenge, which is the vintage deck. You know, I had somebody ask here who wanted this deck. This deck, this particular one I have, is not in print anymore, but there is another printed one. It is called the vintage deck. It just has a different back, but it's basically the same makers. So you can look at that as well. All right. You are, oh, hello. You guys all ready? You just said those words in my live. Did you? Did you just say that, Tammy? I haven't watched your live, but I will most certainly check out. It's collectively getting out there for a lot of us. We're going through a lot. All right, here we go, guys. Sharing is caring. Smash that love button as people come on. I know that a lot of you guys are on different areas too. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on for this week's energy coming up? What is our collective challenge? What is part of our collective challenge? Now, this is going to be a different facet for everyone, so I'm not going to spend a lot on this card because it's going to be different for each one. Well, look at that. Combination. Combination. Did you get the combo wrong? Let's see what the horror book has to say about combination, which this movie used to freak me out. This is another one of my favorite movies, and this is The Fly. This was directed by David Cronenberg in 1986. Most people would give anything to be turned into something else. Turned into something else. In our closest relationships, we can sometimes take on each other's habits and quirks, even start to resemble each other without realizing it. This can be for better or for worse. Some take comfort in feeling inseparable in the ultimate union. Others find it a little creepy. We help each other to be human, but we also can be afraid and be very afraid. This is exactly the message what I just said before we even got to this, which is what Tammy had said too. There's one coin, but there's two sides, right? Man, we help each other be human. That is a really important world message. There are things that we're doing where we get kind of thrown in that it is our way, that we know better. I mean, think about this. He was inventing this, right? He wanted to get into a situation where he was going through one spot to another, to a portal. Little did he know that there was a fly on the wall, okay, that added something else to the picture here. So there are things here where I think we're going to have some a little bit add-ons here, or we should be very wary of the things around us or how quickly we move. How quickly we move. That challenge is going to kind of come up differently through each one. We're going to start here with Libra first. Libra, you are up, and happy birthday out there to the Libras. Good morning, Amanda. All right. Now these cards are huge. So the shuffling is not going to be normal shuffling here. Okay. Libra, let's see what the challenge or the combination is with that card. This is still part of your challenge, Libra, for this week. We'll get on what's happening. King of Cups. Your challenge here is to remain compassionate, loving, have an open heart. The King of Cups is all about love, but also your intuition too. So there's something here where you have to remain heart-centered this week for you. This heart-centered situation can come in so many different ways. Reversals are not up with initial story play. It's kind of hard to have an open heart when you're like this, though. I think for a lot of you, you have some trust issues when it comes to certain situation, or you're just very guarded with your heart. You've been wounded. I have some Libras here who have been severely wounded in so many different ways. And defensive. Do I have some Libras here who are defensive about their side of the story? I can kind of resonate with this as a Libra. Right? Where we kind of feel like we have to push things across or push things defend ourselves because of our heart space, because we've been hurt in the past. This is a challenge here for my Libras this week. Is there's something coming up for you this week that you may see the worst of a scenario, or you may, because of some things here that went ugly with you or that you got involved in the past here, Libra. Reversals are up. Let's see what's going on for Libra this week. Libra. Two of Wands right off the bat here. Did you get pushed off into another opportunity? That's what it's feeling like. It feels like there's a choice here this week that you're going to feel like you have no choice. No choice. Knight of Wands. To take actions. To go a specific direction. You are going to be pretty fast about this week. Okay, this is fast commitments, but you have to remain open-hearted because this is a very fast card. And we got to remember here what happened when he went fast, right? It got ugly. It got ugly here. Ace of Wands here reversed. Libra, you have a decision to make about a specific opportunity coming up this week. Okay. With this Medusa deck. It's a great deck. It's a custom deck. It's by the Medusa deck here is MVR Tarot. I'm going to give a shout out. My friend had gotten this. It's a custom deck. I'll keep this up a little bit in case you guys want to take a screenshot. But it's a fun deck. I got this as a birthday gift. I'm a huge Medusa fan. There is something here where you feel an opportunity has been pulled away and you are running really, really quickly. But you're also, and the challenge here is to still remain having an open heart with this. Because there is also this old opportunity you're getting smacked with again this week. Okay, this can be in form of a person. This could be a form of something here where you ran from it and it's like, no, now I have to go this direction. Well, the other direction is coming up this week. And you're going to know that it's not really right for you, but it is popping up. You never actually truly lost this. It's just that there was something here that you were trying to defend that you had to close your heart off to. So I do feel like you have definitely an opportunity that you have chosen a different direction, but be prepared because that old direction, it's coming right back into your face. I don't want to leave you hanging, so I'm going to pull two more cards, no reversals on here. What advice do we have for Libra, who is going to be facing this situation here, where they're definitely been guarded, hurt, definitely focusing on a new direction, and the old direction is popping up. It is. You are facing it, but you could also be pulling in or thinking the worst, that going this direction, it's just going to go to shit too. You know, because you've been hurt in the past. What advice? Spirit is saying, oh, walk away from that. Let the past be the past. Don't carry this in with you this week. You are very focused. You do have an opportunity of a massive change. It is going to take great strength here. You are going to have a lot of trust and faith, especially in that moon energy. Oh my gosh, the moon energy. I just pulled the moon. Especially in the moon energy. Pisces. Don't lose faith. Okay. There is definitely something old that's going to smack into you this week. It can come in as a person. It could come into a situation. It's something that you thought was long gone, but it is coming back this week. And it's going to feel a little bit like a haunt. But you already have decided or chosen to move ahead, and you're being asked and called to stay ahead. All right. have faith in this. Okay. You can trust yourself now in this, whatever this opportunity that was pulled or yanked from you. And you may be pretty defensive about this. There's something here where they work, because this is a lot of wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. All right. 7 here, the 6, it could be something publicly coming out, or something here that they see in a sense of you doing well, if it's a person. But if it's not a person or situation, it's just an old opportunity that kind of brings up old wounds. And, it's just like, I can either bring this into my future or I can let this go. And this week, you're really being guided here to keep pushing forward, keep walking away, but know that this new direction here is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just have an open heart with it. Have an open heart is what I'm hearing. Right? That's what I have here. For Libra, we're going to move over to Scorpio. Scorpio is next. I'm going to do a quick shuffle. I'm going to talk to you guys as I'm shuffling, and we'll get to it. Scorpio. Who's got Scorpio in their chart? So many people are watching. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you are liking and sharing. Sharing is caring. Smash that love button over on Facebook. I appreciate it. And if I can only see donations over on YouTube. So my apologies. I know some people had sent donations last week on Facebook. I'm going to make an effort now to go in Facebook and see that. I don't see it here on StreamYard. It just doesn't allow it. For some reason, it only shows me that the other way around. All right. Told you these are going to be a little bit different, a little bit longer, because I'm shuffling a little bit more decks. This one I won't have to shuffle. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio with this challenge and combination. What is the challenge for Scorpio here with that? With whatever you're being faced with, there's 2 sides to this. You can be afraid of it, or you can see, well, that's good for you. The Page of Pentacles. Well, this is a challenge here. This is something that's an opportunity. But it's small. This is small. Okay. New. For some of you, this is a new opportunity, or somebody younger than you who could be a challenge. This hasn't budded yet. You just literally are starting a foundation here, Scorpio. You just started a foundation for the world. This is for a Scorpio here who has planted new seeds, or has decided to travel, or has put something, or has invested in something here, or needs to. The Devil. Watch your side of the story, though, because we have karmic energy here, Capricorn. Watch your point of view of opportunities that are worldwide or can get you out of your comfort zone, because you have a tendency, oh man, you have a tendency here to self-sabotage. You do. Now you could be having an offer here where you're pretty closed off to as well. Could be that. Let's see what the Medusa deck says. Reversals are now up. 7 of Swords. Well, you don't trust this. I mean, look at this. It's like, nope. Nope. Sneaky. Hiding. Deceitful. 5 of Pentacles. Loss. You're going to have some loss this week. You have an opportunity here to go also through the door, but it is very scary because I feel loss. I feel lack. I feel like there's money loss here, or it could be loss of a relationship, or, just feeling lack-minded this week. But Medusa's here. She should be liberating that out of you. Yeah, the Lovers in a partnership. This could be Gemini energy. This doesn't have to be love, Scorpio, but you have to make a choice here, and you are entertaining something here that you know is no good for you. And I think it feels heavy to you. This could be Oh gosh. Okay, so here's an example. This could be taking a job just because you have to take a job and you're like, this is no good for me. This could be staying in a job that you stayed in too long and you're like, this is too good for me. You're really going to feel it this week. This could be a relationship that you started a foundation with and you're like, this is really not good for me. Like, what on earth am I, like, what on earth am I doing here? But there is a choice to be made. And I think you're looking at a door here, but we're going to give you the advice here because there's something here about this feeling you have about you're afraid of it. This could feel like if you take this, you'll never be able to expand or do something on your own. This could be the energy of feeling things are going to turn out just like how other karmic relationships have been. But there's something about this deceiving energy. I'm gonna validate that Seven of Swords here with that Medusa card. Can you please validate that, Spirit? Let's validate that Seven of Swords because there's something about this that is bringing up a feeling. Page of Wands. I made a mistake. I'm not doing things right. I'm going to lose my opportunities. This is negative. You know what it is? I feel like you have some doubt here, even though we don't have a lot of swords. It's about the pentacles and wands. The actions here is kind of closing off, feeling ugly. I almost feel like this, when he's already made a decision, like, he's already went into something and didn't realize something in there and is now like falling apart, feeling unauthentic, is losing themselves. You could be losing yourself in a job this week or losing yourself in an action that you do this week where it feels so unnatural. It does. It feels so unnatural. You feel very vulnerable. We're just going through a lot of dark energy though. Let's see what advice we have for Scorpio. What advice do we have for Scorpio? No reversals on the vintage deck. Remain optimistic. Aquarius energy here. Just because you went one way doesn't mean you can't choose another path. You can still keep looking too. Okay, look at this. Know your worth. Remain optimistic about your worth. Remain optimistic about your future. Now, if this is an individual or situation that you really are starting to see an ugly side or it's not working out that way, Spirit is saying, because the Empress energy is all about feelings and receiving and being very, very open. So, and it's a harvest here. There are going to be pains, okay? Especially if this is a new relationship. Discuss the birthing pains, okay? Be as open as you can. Take a different approach. Take a different approach with this relationship. So if you hate your job, kind of change it up and be like, this job is temporary, but I am so ready for my new future. It is helping me and allowing me to have the space here to do that. It's something about switching some of the storyline. But a lot of you, if this is a person you're dealing with that you're kind of getting cold feet with or something feels off, there needs to be some discussion here and being optimistic or talking and expressing. Opening up is what I say, like what I feel here with that Empress energy. One more. Yeah, because this is all about the communication that's not happening. You are internalizing this. You are trying to use your intuition, but you're remaining silent. And it's making you feel stuck this week. So if you want to get out of this crossroads, have open communication on your feelings. There's going to be growing pains. It's not always going to be great. It's never comfortable, right? It just isn't. It just isn't. All right, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is up. Don't forget, guys, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Saggies. Where are my Saggies at? Who's got Saggy in their chart? How's everybody enjoying their Saturday? It's rainy and wet outside where I'm at. So I guess I'm not doing yard work today. I was trying to get caught up with the leaves, but that ain't happening. Sherry, thanks for being over on YouTube. YouTube looks pretty quiet over there. I must have gotten it's always a hit or miss. I had so many people on YouTube on Wednesday night, but I was also doing love readings. All right, Saggies, you are up. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see what your challenge is with this week for that combination, that mix-up. Ah, well, the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's all I need. All I need is you, Sherry. You're like, it's lonely. You can pop over to Facebook if you want to say hello to everybody. You don't have to stay there, but I appreciate it. Nancy likes to go back and forth. The Queen of Pentacles, man. This is someone here who's all business. Look at the baby, though. There's a price to pay. You are birthing something here, Saggy. You are definitely holding on to something here which has great responsibility. Babies have great responsibilities. I mean, she's holding both. It almost feels like the Two of Pentacles for this one. I feel like you are juggling a lot this week, okay? And there is an opportunity to do things a little differently. But the challenge here is to remain in business mode and on how you invest, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about investing, on how you invest your time or who you're investing with, or it could be business. But this is about investing. Could be in a relationship. Oh my gosh. How are you investing your time? You can't make this up. Might be some breadcrumbing going on this week where people are not giving an equal give and take for you. Okay. Could be, oh my gosh, can we just make this fair? It's hard to remain happy with this Leo energy and to remain clear-headed or clear-minded when you have everything on your plate. Sag, you get this a lot. I feel like, and I always get this energy with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is probably the hardest sign for me to read because I always feel like it's like, man, you guys are going through so much, or you're like, have the world on your shoulders, or you self-sabotage, or you stay into situations here, which is really not an energy that I would typically see my Saggies in, but that's what I always get with the readings, and it's bizarre, but that's what comes up. But this week, it is a challenge to remain balanced. It's a challenge here to take care of some things. Some of you, it's home and children. Others of you, it's just family events here. But there's something here that's going through that needs your attention. I think you have a person here who's codependent who needs you right now. And it could be a child. Ace of Cups. Again, the eggs, the nest, the love, unconditional love. This is all unconditional love. You are definitely and we have the Ace of Cups now with the four of Cups here, which is, I mean, they're asking me to add all these cups together, which brings it to the Five of Cups. There's grief this week. There's sadness. There's missing, feeling like you're missing out, or feeling like you can't spend time the way you want to spend time. And I want to say it's with relationships, with a person, with your children, with your family. Heck, it could even be your fur kid. Eight of Cups here, reverse. There's something returning from your past this week that is disrupting this nest egg. It's disrupting this relationship. It's like it's just coming right back in, and it's going to take some time here. I feel like you have, wow, Jesus, this is a combination of, I mean, it's just, I feel very emotional. I mean, so many cups. You could be dealing with a water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's something here where you are really dissatisfied with the past coming in and affecting something that you really do want to put your time, that is solid, that is stable, that is feeling good, that is unconditional. And there's another part that is really like, oh my gosh, challenging, even though there's love there. This is something here where you feel extremely constricted, protective of. And it's like, I can't, you know what it is? It's two sides. I got one thing that's a little bit more stable and I can handle. And then I got another one that's coming in like a crying baby. So this person or this situation from the past is coming up. It is coming up for you, not to you, for you. I want to remind you, it's for you. It is. But it's coming up for you. It is going to test your unconditional. You have love. Do you have love for the fact that it's disturbing your peace and disturbing what you want to put time and effort into? No, not right now. Or it won't be. Advice, here it comes. I think someone's going to need your help. Please, I hear, please, sir, can I have some more? It's like Oliver. Oh gosh, there you go. Father figure. This is something here. This is, I feel like this is a parent or child situation. And if it's not, it's someone here who's younger than you. That again, another pentacle is adding something more to your plate that you typically are a provider. You are a very good provider here. You might have Earth in your chart here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of, we have the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So there is a solid relationship that you do care for that is balanced. And there's another one that's not so balanced. And then they come in and say, can you take care of this? And you're like, what? This could be a boss. This could be a situation on there too. What advice do we have here for this? What advice? Because we already see that, Spirit. Your advice here is to give love. But this is going to be hard for you to hear. Okay. You can be loving to the situation no matter how conflicted or how much conflict this person brings in. And it's going to be very chaotic this week. But you saying I love you has to be enough. It does not necessarily mean your time and money. I love you, but I don't agree with you. I love you, but I disagree with you. Right? It's because this individual is coming in and needing something really, and it may seem small to them, but you have to remember you have your cup of love and you can only give so much. And you're going to be very conflicted this week on which direction to give it to. So advice Spirit's saying here, make sure you're giving that cup of love to yourself and not necessarily throwing it at everybody and saying, oh, I got nothing left. All right. Because, you just got to remain balanced here. But I do think that you're going to have some fear here. And you're right. Your fear is right. This person here is coming in like this. Okay. I don't know what happened to this person, but they're coming in that way. All right. So just be ginger. I keep hearing ginger. Be ginger with this individual. You don't have to be snarky. They won't take it well anyway. Capricorn. Capricorn is up. Thanks, guys. It looks like we got tons of people on now. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing, smashing that love button. And if I already went through your sign, there is a replay. Timestamps will be added after. Or you can jump over onto YouTube. Mostly everybody's on Facebook right now, but you can actually start watching the replay and just look at the banners while I'm live on YouTube. So go ahead over to YouTube and like it. Plus, it's just a better platform. I prefer YouTube, but a lot of people like the Facebook. It switches. Sometimes I'm more... I like to call it the Facebook or the fake book. I'm not a big Facebook fan. Oh, hello, Nancy. Here's my other moderator. Now you guys can take turns. Thank you for being here, ladies. I appreciate it. Capricorn, you are up. Who's got Capricorn in their chart? This is for the weekly energy for Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, what is your challenge here with this combination energy for this week? Ooh, be on guard. You got the 9 of Wands. Boundaries, 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 Capricorn, boundaries. Okay. You got a lot of things coming your way. You got to be prepared. This week, it's about being prepared. You should be afraid, I hear, because you have poor boundaries. I'm talking to a Capricorn here who has poor boundaries. That's, you know. Ooh, that's holding on very, very, very tightly. Mine. Save. This is a week of saving. For a lot of you, don't spend this week. Don't spend this week or you are going to regret it. Really be careful for a lot of you Capricorns who are like, ooh, that looks nice, or I should get that before the holidays. It is something about here that and this is just a channel message about money. Save, or you're going to regret it. Okay. This is buyer's remorse. I almost here for the challenge here. Okay. Your challenge here is to save so you don't screw yourself over. But also your challenge here is to save yourself, because there's a lot of scenarios here that are going to come up and it's going to be different for all of you. But this week, I feel specifically this holding on to is holding fort, making sure you don't screw yourself or somebody who, hurts or attacks you. The 10's a good card though. That's the end of the end. So it's the end of a cycle here. So this is someone here who's going to be prepared if they do it, if they do it right. But let's see what's coming at you this week. 10 of Pentacles. This could be your home environment. This could be your work environment. This could be your community. This is a solid security card. But look at all of that around you. Protect that egg. Protect that nest egg. Ooh, 3 of Wands. Be wise about this. Oh, I like this 3 of Wands card with the owls. Be wise with what comes in. It may look like a gift. It may look shiny. It may look good. They're showing me the Trojan War here. So I get it. The Trojan horse. Be careful of the gifts that come your way. Okay. It's not always great. No, it's not always great. The Hermit is someone who steps back. But there's something here where this is, I feel like you may jump into something or see something shiny and you should step back, because the Hermit energy, Virgo energy is someone here who steps back, who is enlightened. But I see this week of someone going, what's that? Oh, thank you. Or having poor boundaries, or getting mixed up into something, or, someone saying, here, hold my spot. And then you're holding your spot. And all of a sudden, you get zoomed in here and you look like this in the end and goes, well, that was a mistake. What was I thinking doing that? Be wary of the people who present something to you this week. Now, is this saying like self-isolate yourself to the extreme? I feel like you have a tendency not to step back or say, I got a Capricorn here who says, sure, why not? Doesn't say, I need some time to think about that. Or, maybe I should invest in that right away. I don't really think you need any more advice, since I feel like there's other 2 cards coming here, but we'll pull 2 more for advice for this week. For Capricorn, no reversals. What's the advice? Balance. Remain balanced. Spirit's like, please remain balanced. Do you see how it flew over to here? Remain balanced. Don't regret making things or taking offers here too quickly. Be patient. Aligned. You can dip your foot in something, but doesn't necessarily mean you got to go all the way in or say, oh, I'm YOLO. There's no YOLO this week here for Capricorn. You're being asked not to. So just take it, as it is. This is someone here, Sagittarius energy, to remain balanced, to be patient, not to listen. I think there's something you really want that you're like, oh, that looks great. It looks so nice and shiny, right? Take some time to save for this, or savor it, or evaluate it, or do your research on it. You can be optimistic. You can still be, because this kind of reminds me of the fool who's like, oh, I'm looking at the growth. But I think like you're looking at the growth, but you're in a desert. Okay. The water's starting to go. Okay. Look at look what's around you. Are you prepared for this? Did you travel like the fool? The fool had some things to bring. I feel ill prepared, or I feel like I'm jumping into something, and then you get halfway in, you're going to go, oh my God, I may regret this. So this is happening this week. You do have something coming in here. I would be very wary. Just take your time, savor it. Don't always go gung ho for it. All right. Aquarius is up for this week. Aquarius is up. Don't forget, guys, to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. This eclipse energy is freaking insane. Hello, Barbara. Oh, you were pulling. Yes, the cat is out of the bag. I am officially open to moving out of Michigan. I've decided that it is time. I've been here 4 years. I treat everything like college. My college years were my glory years. So I try to call it like, I'm going to give it the old college try, So when I moved out here, I said, I don't want to just move out and then like leave something. I feel like you need to have some time to really understand things. And it was hard because I had, we had a pandemic in the middle with that. But I always knew that this wasn't my only place to live. So I'm not opposed to staying in Michigan. I just don't want to be here all year long. I don't. I'm a sun baby. I still like I need to be by water, but I also want the sun. But I also don't like massive heat like Florida heat. So, I got to kind of look at that too. So I have put it out there. I may be looking out west or south because, they have all their perks because, like the Georgia and Carolinas area, because, the East Coast is where all my family and a lot of my friends are too. So there's more obviously perks to that. But I have a lot of people out in the West Coast too. So, but not my family. So the family's kind of weighing in on me. It's easy when you got family you haven't seen in like 4 years. Your heart grows fonder when your family's not around you. But then my fear is I'm going to get there and be like, oh my God, my family. I love my family though. They know it. But New Jersey, Delaware out. No, I love my family, but not the same state. Pennsylvania out. No, I want a fun state. Not the states. I lived in the tri-state area. I lived in New York. I lived in where are the places I lived? I lived in New York. I lived in New Jersey. Obviously, I had family in Delaware. I didn't live in Delaware, but I was there. I lived in Australia. And then the UP. Yeah, only 4.5 hours for my family. A huge difference. I love New England, and I've been to New England a lot. That was my first place where I wanted to move to when I was married at the time. We went out there all the time. We loved it out there, but it's so expensive, Barbara. It's expensive. Everything's expensive now. So I mean, I can manifest, right? Aquarius, let's see what your challenge is. Oh, well. 5 of Swords. This is a very egoic card. This is also about fears too. Now you could have someone here with a very high ego this week, or you could just be challenging the fears of your own ego. I don't think a lot of people look at the ego as like a horrible thing, but the ego is protective sometimes. It needs to be, right? Because we've been through stuff. So I don't always see it as a bad card. Sometimes you just need to walk away from it. Okay. It might be a challenge here to walk away, or maybe you feel the need to speak up or say something, it could be that too. What else is going on for Aquarius in this combination? Well, geez, self-sabotage. That's fear. This is all fear. I mean, look at, you're in your head. What is going on? Aquarius. I mean, you're always in your head. You're an air sign. Oh God, I'm unhappy. I'm here. Here's the 4 cups. This is your challenge. This week, I feel aggressive, or you're dealing with an aggressive individual. Now you may be fed up, or you may be angry, or you may be just frustrated. I feel frustration because the 4 of cups is someone here who's like, I'd rather just dream or daydream too. All right. There is an opportunity, but I also feel like I feel pouty. I do. I feel a little bit pouty. Something's not going your way. I feel like you're kicking rocks this week. Well, that sucks. I don't want to play. I'm going home. You're defensive about this. You're defensive about something. It did some situation brought up old wounds. Let's see what the Medusa deck has to say for you this week. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That card flew. Oh my God, it flew. Did you throw an opportunity? Did you say, fuck that, I don't want this? You may feel like this. Gung-ho about something, and then you just was like, nope. You have a negative aspect about something. What are you throwing back? 9 of Pentacles. You're surrendering this, though, this week. That Knight of Pentacles is going on their knees. And the Knight of Pentacles is something that is long-term and devoted. This is an Aquarius here who's maybe in the past. I'm getting so many messages here. I'm like, slow down, slow down. Maybe in the past, Aquarius, you had been very flippant or really like fuck off kind of energy when something didn't go your way, or you're just like, fine, I don't want to deal with that. And this is your challenge this week, because there is something where there's a false start or a false opportunity. And I feel like you were kneeling down to do something long-term. It's a long-term change for you this week. A change of action, how you typically would do things or handle things. This is facing fear. You're facing your fear this week. Oh, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Now we got more. Could be dealing with an earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now look at this Queen of Pentacles. It has, it's kind of got a cup around it, right? Striking out. You were willing to face something here about a long-term investment. And being committed to a different way. I think you're changing something this week. It could be changing your business aspect or changing how you invest in things. Before, I feel very like you flipped things over, or you got upset, or said, no, I don't want that offer. But there is something here about something got sideways, something got flipped. You definitely, I mean, it's the Ace of Wands, but this kind of reminds me of the Page of Wands a little bit, even though it's I don't know who that is, but it's a person here. Kind of look like they're wearing a mask. You're investing in a way that feels solid. You are not allowing, because the Ace of Wands is also about passing on or working together. You have that endurance. But this week, it's kind of like, if I kneel down, it's because I'm going to be really working on my endurance this week. So you are making a massive change, a change in investments, how you handle your money, how you handle relationships. Could be your lifestyle. But this is someone here who's really honoring that. What advice do we have here? This is a long-term change too. This isn't something where you change all overnight. You are working on this. You're going to be building up an endurance here. You're going to be building up an investment. It's going to be slower. Oh my gosh, because of love. Ace of Cups. Your advice here is to remain open, to allow those fears to be, fill it with love so that it can, all of that toxicity, all of those fears can be poured out, right? A lot of times, we're like, how do we have to empty your cup. We have to completely empty your cup. Well, I actually think differently about emptying the cup. To me, I would rather pour all the emotions into it, so it's so overflowing, and then all the toxicity comes out of it. So release your emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get upset, but it's like, allow time to grieve. Allow this loss or this old belief or this old way to grieve so that your cup can fill up with emotions and pour out. It's actually, you're purging, you're clearing the toxicities. You're clearing so much this week, Aquarius. This is a really good reading for you. Because it's taking out the toxicities and the venom. This is what was in the cup. Look, the cup. A lot of toxic stuff is coming out of this cup. A lot of self-love, but you are kneeling down and you are surrendering. You're making a massive change here when it comes to unconditional love. Whether this is with a person or a situation here, I really feel the changes in you, 100%. All right, that's what I got. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces is up. Thanks, guys, for being on here. It looks like we got quite a few people on. Make sure you're smashing the love button, saying hello. Don't be shy. And if you missed your sign, there's always more than one sign. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Check your natal chart, okay? There's also a collective message at the end, and there's more content over at Harmonia Friends. Da-da-da, shameless plug. Come and join us at Harmonia Friends right here. Harmonia Friends. It's a lot of fun over there. Lots of new content, new style of content over there now too. I'm having way more fun now in that group. Not that I didn't have fun before, but I was doing all signs 24/7, so I wasn't having time to do anything else. And now I'm doing some other readings, the mediumship readings. Sometimes I'm doing pick a card. Sometimes I'm just writing, which is great. And I still have my all signs that I do once a week. So that's still going to be in there. So you always get an extra all signs. All right, Pisces, where are you at? Where are my Pisces at? All right, Pisces, let's see what your additional challenge is this week. The Nine of Cups, fulfillment. I mean, this is fulfillment, feeling good, feeling fulfilled. Your challenge is feeling fulfilled. Oh boy. That's usually a card here, feeling really good. Feeling like, things are starting to come in place. You're feeling emotional satisfaction. But there's something this week where that's going to be a challenge. Oh, well, that's why. Dang. Fighting, chaos, competition. You know what? For some of you, if this is business, I think the challenge is you feel like the market is oversaturated or there's a lot of competitors out there for some of you. But if this is love, it could also be like finding anybody in this crap. I mean, come on, for my singles out there for love, you know what this looks like. This looks like the horrific dating pool out there. I got nothing nice to say about it. So can't be optimistic about that. All right. It's kind of like, ugh, yeah, I got nothing nice to say about it. I'm a Libra too, but this is an air energy here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is the Queen of Swords. Your challenge here is to be assertive, cut things out, saying, no, that's not for me. No, thanks. Being authentic, business, and you may come off, the challenge here too is that you may come off cutting. Because, that's what the Queen of Swords does. She's cutting. She is. No bullshit. All business. Pisces. Oh, gosh. Temperance reversed. Pisces. Oh boy. Sagittarius energy, very misaligned, very angry, annoyed. Sorry, you may want to take off this week. 3 of Wands. So whatever you've been taking actions on to build, you may have individuals around you that are really affecting your foundation. So this could be outside noise affecting a really solid relationship, like a loved one or spouse, whatever. It could be a business where you feel oversaturated in. It's like, come on, it's taking me off my game because so much shit, people could be copying you or doing stuff. It just pisses you off. I feel like I got a Pisces here who's going to be a little ticked off this week. Yeah. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands was reversed, but it's a 10. I feel ticked off, burnt out, like I need a vacation. You know what? Also, I feel like some of you need to call people out on their bullshit. You know, especially if this is other people involving themselves in a relationship that or a future that you are building for yourself or with another person. Those individuals really don't need to be in there. They don't. Now, if this is business and you're feeling overburdened because you feel like your ideas are being stolen and stuff like that, I almost feel like Spirit's saying to you, knock it off. There's always, this world is limitless. Know your power, own your power, and own what you do. And just because someone does something the same does not mean that they're necessarily taking away from you. No one can be you. You're unique. And they can try, but if you keep that power and look on that, you are feeding the energy of that. Maybe switch it. This is how I do it. Wow. That's a compliment. They want to be like that. That's cool. I had that happen to me in photography a long time ago. I totally freaked this poor woman out. I had told, someone had told me she was copying things. I mean, she literally was, but it wasn't bad. So anyway, I went on her page and I saw what she did and I said, hey, that's cool. You know, next time you should do this. And I actually knew where her place was. And I actually stopped by and I said, you know, next time if you take the backdrop and you do it this way. And she was completely freaked out. And she was like, oh, you know, I just saw your work and and I said, yeah, I know. I took it as that. I said, but you know, I'm also here to help. She never copied again. She was grateful for it. And it was done. I didn't even have to say it. King of Wands is your vice. Still create. Still be passionate. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. But your vice here with this passionate energy here is to be unconditional about it for you. And, trust your intuition. Have faith. We're in this moon energy. It's really wonky. So a lot of things are like illusions or they look bad and a lot of external shit's coming up. So just be wary of that, Pisces, with that coming up for you. But I do feel like the advice here is that take the opportunities here and have faith of going down a path here without external advice. And for some of you, you are in a path with another individual and there's other people trying to get in the way. And for that, you're saying stay on the path with this person and just keep going. All right. You've already started to build this foundation. Trust it. Love it. Don't let others do this. Others of you, if you're getting nervous or freaking out about competitors or something with business or feeling not good enough or people are cheating on, like not cheating, but taking from you, this is the opportunity to say, hey, still be creative, still be passionate, but have faith that as you're going down, things are going to evolve. We are in collective energy, and we have to remember that not everything is our ideas. We love to claim it. Our ego loves to claim shit like we created it, but it's out there, guys. It's source. It's who chooses to pick and choose it. And you're an individual here, and your advice you're having here is to be the go-getter. So when you have an idea or you're being creative, go for it. Act upon it. Don't go, oh my God, someone's going to steal it. Okay? Because you're going to be creating so much more stuff. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. Aries is up Then we have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and the bonus. We're almost there. Aries is up. You guys are quiet on the feed here. Let me know you're all still here. Smash that love. Show some love on the comments. Aries. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on here for you. Aries. Eight of Wands. Okay, so you're going to have something coming super quick this week. Ooh. This is coming in super quick. Out of nowhere. It's coming. You're not prepared for this. It's coming. You're not prepared for this. What are you doing? I feel like in Aries, like this is something here. You have to be quick about this opportunity. I don't think you're prepared for this at all. It's a new adventure. It's a new adventure. You could be hearing news from a distance here that, well, you're not prepared for it. But you know, this is the challenge here is to remain, optimistic. See this opportunity as something. I think it's a really big opportunity you're getting this week. Okay. This could be something here is coming in so quickly or from a distance, could be worldwide, or this person is at a distance, but it's acting upon a quick decision here. And you're going to be guarded by it because they're asking me to add that one with that, which is the 9 of Wands. You're going to be shocked by this. You're going to be guarded by this. You're going to be like, this is too good to be true this week. I have an Aries here who's going to be challenged with a too good to be true scenario here this week. Wow. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to want to run. Your challenge here is that this is too good to be true. No. You can't, whatever this tower is, it's something coming your way, but you're going to want to run. You're going to want to run and go a different direction. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to have any, like, I feel like I got an Aries here who's, I mean, the tower is something shocking. So you're having something come in and your first reaction this week is no. You're guarded with it. You are. 6 of Cups. It's the past. It's nostalgia. It's opening up a new chapter. It's opening up a new chapter. Now, is it opening up a new chapter with another individual? Some of you, it could be. Or it could just opening up a new chapter here of a dream that you long lost, let go of. Right? That felt like fiction to me. That was a fairy tale to me. Well, there's an opportunity here where it's going to shock you in an unexpected way of how this fairy tale idea or remembrance comes up, and there is an opportunity, and your first answer is to run. Nope. I think Spirit's saying, what? You asked for this. Nope. What's the advice? Uh-oh. We got the Hierophant here. This is education. This is schooling. This is a contract. This is divinely timed too. Taurus energy. Look. No, I can't do that. No, I need to get in certified first. No, I got to walk away from this. No, It's too good to be true. It's meant to be out in the distance. I'm not meant to start it now. No, it's 6 years from now. No, it's 7 years from now. No, it's not now. It's not now. Whatever it is. Ooh. Give it a second. Sorry, my mic just went. it squealed on me. My mic just went. Can you hear me now? It was crazy. I had to stop it. My battery went on the thing, which is crazy because that battery should not be drained, and it drained. Good thing I had a second batch here. But that happened for a reason in the Aries thing here. This is coming so quickly. This is going to make you literally, but it is something you have been asking for. It's just coming in quicker. And now you're saying it's not the right time. You're getting an offer this week. It is pretty big. It's solid, or to get started on something. And I got an Aries here who's really freaked out by it. Oh my gosh. It's time. Okay. You've been channeling this. You've been working with the universe on this. So this is something here where I do feel strongly it is coming in quickly, but it is something you have been asking for. Okay. And is it a nasty ex or something like that? I don't think it's anything like that. I think this is something here where it is a dream or something that you pushed to the side and said, maybe next week or maybe next year, or it's just something you're not ready for, or you didn't feel like you're ready, but the universe is saying, no, you asked for this and it is time. You are ready. All right. Some of you, you're ready to open up your gifts. You are going to be hit with your psychic abilities in a sense of it's time. I need to start being a channeler. I need to start being reading. Others of you, it's like, I need to start doing that paperwork. You're going to get thrown something here so big that it is wide open. You can't run away from it. You cannot. This is the new chapter. That's what I got. Holy moly. And my ears are still squealing from that. All right. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo is up. Don't forget you got a bonus too. You guys can still hear me all right? Other than saying that was crazy. You can still hear me, right, Sherry? I just dropped that card. Ay. Hello, Katoya. Welcome. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Taurus is up. Thank you. Taurus. Ten of Pentacles. That could be work. That could be home. That could be community. It's your security. It's your foundation. Your challenge this week is your foundation. What is this in here? This looks like slavery. What is this? It's like, oh my gosh. Who's in your house? What's going on here? Ooh. Six of Wands. This is your challenge. I don't want the good cards on the challenge. Look at this. Isn't this interesting? Because they're both on the horse here and you have Death, Scorpio energy. Your challenge here is to remain on the horse and to keep moving. Keep moving. Oh my gosh. You see how the hoodie is on here? It's like, oh my gosh, I don't even need to look at this. I don't even need to, like, nope, we're getting out of here. Your challenge this week is to keep moving. The Six of Wands is a card of getting through the war. But if you want the war to be over, you have to be willing to go, yeah, this is dead. I'm out. Okay. Your challenge here is to remain on the horse. Continue the transformation. It's what's next? What's the next step? What's the next step? This week, it's all about small steps. All right. The stagnancy cannot happen this week for you. That's really a massive advice here. Look at this. Everybody's getting this Ace of Wands here reversed. You're conflicted. All right. It's like you start something, you stop something. You start something, you stop something. You start something, you stop something. This week, you're starting something, you stopped it. Dang, 9 of Wands now. Nine of Wands. I like this owl. It's a really cool owl one. You are getting some unexpected. Okay. You're getting some unexpected communication coming in, or an unexpected hit. I do feel like it's communication though. Usually when I see they're asking me to subtract that, which is the 8 of Wands. It's usually something that's happening really quick actions. But to me, it's also quick communication. And I just keep hearing communication, especially with that owl there. That's unwise. Unwise, King of Swords. I knew it's communication. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius may be important to you. This communication is to knock you off your horse. This communication, it's unwise to invest in this, but it's coming. All right. And it is something that is built off. Well, it's not really that pretty. All right. The King of Swords, though, is the energy of someone who's very assertive, can be cutting, authentic. Stay authentic, and you will. But it is to knock you off your horse. I do feel like you're going to be, there's something coming in that's going to make you feel a little bit like I need to stop, or I'm not good enough, or maybe I do need to take care of this. Some of you, it's business. Some of you, it's someone you work with, but others of you, it's something that you had trouble working with, or someone here does not like how you're working. Some people don't like how you're moving on. Well, who cares? You're moving on. Remaining assertive here. You can't wear your heart on your sleeve with this. You can't. You're going through a battle. Taurus, you're going through a battle regardless. You are. If you want to remain victorious and get through the stuff, you have to take the little steps. And there's something about a next step that you're taking, and something's coming in quickly, and it is so you don't stay on that horse. You get off the horse. What is the advice Spirit's giving you? No reversals. 4 of Wands, union, happiness. That is a foundation you'll be super, super happy in here. Okay. Hierophant. Be wary who you take into your house. Be wary for the lessons you've already learned. That's guidance. You're also being asked, some of you, to, if this is a relationship issue where you're not balanced with the person here, this could be a guidance counselor. This could be therapy. This could be couples therapy. This could be the energy, too, of advice here of just learning from this, okay? You already learned this lesson here. Look at this, Ace of Wands. Don't let the situation, you're already married to another situation. You're already married to another situation, or you have this could be another partnership. But if not, it's something here that you're manifesting, whether it's work or not, but you have to just take the small steps and remain moving. This is what you are going towards. Whatever is trying to knock you off the horse is really just noise. It's noise. It's a combination of your fears and other people here. It's just noise. Let's see. I want to see what the intention of this 8 of Wands energy is feeling. What's the intentions of this eight of Wands that's trying to knock up? What's the situation's intentions? The intentions are 9 of Pentacles, to disturb your peace, to disturb your income, to disturb your independence, to disturb your set. Like you're all set. You are all set. It's to disturb you working on here. It's to disturb what you're working on. So this person here, or a scenario here, is to break your peace, and it's to break your building, your foundation. Some of you, your money. This individual may be very jealous of your money if it's a person. That's what I got. All right, Gemini is up. Gemini is up. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, then bonus, and then we are done. We're getting there, almost done. Don't forget, guys, you can watch the replay if you missed your sign right away on YouTube. Just look for the banners that I have up on there. Timestamps, however, if you don't want to go to YouTube, you want to stay on Facebook, timestamps will be added after the live. Probably going to be on for another half hour or so. Oh, I forgot to put these in. Let me do that. Gemini is up. Trying to figure out what spooky movie. Hi, Shannon Simon. Welcome, welcome. We are on Gemini now. I'm trying to figure out what spooky movie I should watch tonight. I don't know. I think I kind of want to do something like Blast with the Past, but has a little bit more of a lighthearted thing. I try to watch some of the darker stuff. I can't do it right now. I can't do it. There's so much dark stuff going on in the world. I'm like, I can't. I might watch Frighteners. I haven't seen Frighteners in a while. I like to watch a spooky movie every night. Well, I've been doing it since September, so I think I might be spookied out. But and then it's Christmas time. I just skip over Thanksgiving. As soon as Halloween's done, I'm like, yay, now it's Christmas. Get the tree up, put on the Hallmark. Like, how extreme am I? It's like, does anybody else live this extreme life of loving horror and then loving romance as well? Oh, 13 Ghosts is a great movie. I haven't seen that in a while. I could watch you know what, Shannon? I might watch I have that. I might watch that. That's a great movie. All right, Gemini, let's see what's up for you. What's the challenge? Justice. Could be some legal stuff going on here for some Geminis, but if it's not legalities, it's mediation, okay? This is not based on your choice. It's based upon something else. So you're not in charge. That's your challenge this week. You're not in charge. There's decisions that are an outside source that are being made for you right now. Did you ask for a loan? It's not a loan. It's like, please, can I have some? It's not your choice. And I think the challenge here is you're trying to remain optimistic, but you feel small. You do. You feel so small. I think your intuition here may be kind of a combination of both, right? Like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get this, or I'm not confident enough, or something this week. It's just week's energy. There's something here where you are you're presenting something here, an opportunity. Could be an idea. Could be saying, hey, I need assistance. Could be saying, I really need that money. Well, can I get an increase? Some of you, it's like, can I get an increase on something? But also fearing that it's going to be heartbreak. 3 swords here, 3 of swords. Like even asking, I think some of you have a challenge here to ask for help. Man, that's hard, especially if you think, some of you have a hard time asking for help. Let's see what's going on for this week's energy. Oh my God. This asking for help or asking for assistance or showcasing a little bit of your worth. Like, I think I'm worth this much or something. This week is really, really hard for Gemini. It's like they're kneeling down, but at the same time, they're like, what is going into this void? Page of Cups reversed. And you're not getting news this week. So it is a decision that you are kind of in the ethers on. You are not receiving a message this week on this. So you are waiting. There's something here where you had put out, or you're going to ask for it, and you're like, well, I guess Eight of Pentacles here. I guess I'm not going to get the help. I guess I'm not going to get the help. I guess I'm on my own. I feel like you're thinking the worst. I just need to clarify that Eight of Pentacles. That's usually someone who's very focused, but this is like, because I didn't receive news this week, I can't focus on anything. And I'm not even getting anything done, even though I need help, because I can't even be there for myself right now. This is what no news is meaning to you. Eight of Pentacles here, please. Page of Wands. This is about something here that you want to get started on, but you can't. You can't get started on it this week. And I think it's going to kind of tick you off, or you feel like you can't. So let's see what advice we have from Spirit, because you're not getting news. You can't get started on something here, but also whatever you're asking for help on, I can see you're kind of bogged down, or if this is for help, like where you should be putting your time and energy. So let's see where Spirit wants, what advice they have for you this week to put your time and energy in, since you're not getting this. Probably not thinking the worst. Look at this. Time and energy. What are you doing? Waiting. Now, the Three of Wands is a good card, because that's someone who's taking actions to build their foundations and is patiently waiting for the gift to come in, right? Oh, I'll get the other wand, but my ship hasn't come in yet. All right. Spirit's saying be patient. It's not happening this week. It just isn't. I am sorry to bring the news to you. Okay. You have other things also you should be working on, like small things at home or around you that you can control. So Spirit's saying, work on that. Okay. Because this facet, or what you're asking for, is not the time to receive an answer for. And your emotions are going back and forth of, do I deserve this, or I'm going to fail? Do I deserve this, or I'm going to fail, or I'm being juggled for some of you. King of Cups. Remain having an open heart. The King of Cups is also someone who's very intuitive. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is someone here who's very loving and very passionate, but endearing and empathetic. All about self-love this week. All about having an open heart. All about not allowing because you have to go in your intuition. Like, that's what this is. The challenge here is to be intuitive about it, but intuitive enough that your heart space is open so you can receive messages. But the messages you have been receiving are of lack, or it's not going to work out because I have not received news. It's not about that. It's not time for that. You have other things to be working on. And if this is a person here that you are waiting a decision on, if they are going to, be in a relationship with you or something that level, and they're going back and forth between it, you are really being pushed here to let this be as it is. You already stated your piece, but now you got to walk the talk and be yourself and love yourself. And, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but you need to start building your own foundation here. There's this whole waiting energy that needs to go. But if you are waiting, it's not waiting around. I mean, the Three of Wands is not waiting around. It's still working on things. You need to work on your heart space. That's what I got. Cancer is up. Cancer is up. Then we have Leo, Virgo, and the collective. So stay tuned, guys, for the collective. And thanks for sharing and smashing the love. I do appreciate it. I know we got quite a few people here on Facebook versus YouTube. YouTube is quiet today. It's been very quiet over there. The algorithm's so different now. I will be getting some news. this week I am working, because I have more time now with my members area, I will be working on shorts again. So you will start seeing me more on TikTok again, and YouTube shorts and Facebook reels are coming back. I had to cut it out because, well, I was getting inundated with the comments. I could not get over how many people think some of these readings are personable. You know, I was like, what? What happened here? So I will be doing more of my shorts, primarily my mediumship messages. YouTube's super quiet today. I don't know what's going on. Like, YouTube have the plug today. It's just so weird. I usually have a handful at least. All right, Cancer. Well, your challenge here is a relationship. It's with another person. Let's see what this other person's doing to you. Hello, DVDV. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what the challenge here is with this person. Remember, no reversals when we tell initial story play here. What's the challenge here this week with this person? Space. You need your space this week. You're going to need some time here to think things out. Could be dealing with Virgo, but you may have Virgo in your chart here with the Hermit energy. Oh my gosh, you're going to need space with this. Lovers, Gemini energy. Well, Cancer, there is a relationship that this week, the challenge here is to create some space so that you can have a clear mind. Is it romantic? It doesn't have to be. But this is someone here that you have to compromise with, choose to be with, and listen to each other and be in their energy. What's happening this week with this person? What's happening this week, this Cancer? Queen of Wands, you're going to be pretty pissy. Could be dealing with a very arrogant person or a feisty person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, let's see what else comes out with that Queen of Wands before I start saying it's you. Judgment. Dang, here we go. That's a decision. You're not going to be happy with this decision. Oh man, this person's going to strike you. You have someone here who, okay, they're very much an extrovert. I'm going to say this is not you. I'm calling it. If it's you, then you can listen to it that way. But this is someone here who's pretty arrogant and feisty, very much an extrovert, likes to socialize, likes to do things, very passionate about what they do, but they're selfish. They're cocky about it. Their intentions are more for selfish reasons. An influencer, like it's an influence. They influence. My way or the highway. I got a Cancer here who's dealing with someone here who's my way or the highway. It's a really harsh judgment this week. And you're going to be kind of pushed in a sense of that you have to separate. You know what? You're not supposed to, your challenge here is not to react to this. And you're going to want to. Oh my God, are you going to want to? Come on, that's a snake. It's like, attack that. Like, oh no, you didn't. You didn't just say that to me. Or, because there's something about this person making a fine attitude. It's like, fine. I've already made the decision for you. Someone made a decision for you without even compromising, talking to you. This is someone who's making a decision for you this week that it's for their needs, their desires. They don't care if you're unhappy about it. They just don't. What's your advice? Ooh, change, death. Don't fight this decision. Scorpio energy. Don't fight this decision. Don't fight. Your advice here, it's not about being the bigger or better person. It's a waste of your energy with this person. You are being asked here to whatever said to you, turn your back and go, I guess that's how you feel. Queen of Swords. Be very, let's choose the peace. We're not going to agree on this. I guess we have to agree to disagree. You're being assertive. Your advice here is to be assertive, but to cut it out. Don't react. Don't get venomous. Don't turn into this individual, because I said this could be you too. And it almost is like a flower of expansion here. I do feel like, Cancer, you're dealing with someone here that is explosive in the energy of making you mirror back their explosive energy and then kind of blaming you. They're probably blaming. This is a blaming individual. But this is cut the bullshit kind of thing of going, well, I guess you've made a decision and declared it and just agreeing to disagree and then walk away. This is going to be a massive change for you. You cannot wear your emotions. It's going to be hard to say to a Cancer. Don't wear your emotions on your sleeve. You can't, not with a Queen of Swords energy. You're being asked here. God, swallow your pride. Man, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. This would be hard for a Libra. Never mind a Cancer. I'd be telling this person off. I would. Page of Pentacles. What's this opportunity you're supposed to do with? Knight of Cups. Offer love. I'm sorry you feel that way, but you don't have to stay in it. All right. Give them their feelings. Don't let their feelings, I'm sorry you feel that way, but it's not your shit. You're really gonna want to do this, but your advice here is to stay away from that. But you can do what you gotta do. I'm just telling you what Spirit's saying. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo, the lions out there, then Virgo, and then the bonus, and then we're done. And thanks, guys, for smashing that love, for sharing. And I'm sorry if I can't see the donations on the stars because I can't see them on Facebook through StreamYard, but I will go back and look. I missed a bunch last time, and I felt so bad. I like to give people shout outs for that because I do appreciate that. Yeah, Cancers. Let's give Cancer some love. Let's ring that negativity crap. It's hard when people talk shit to you like that, when that's not the kind of person you are, but they're going through their own shit and not owning it. Like, it's tough. Have you ever guys gotten to that mode where you're listening to somebody, but at the same time you're like, have a violent picture in your head of what you could be doing, but you're just kind of staring at them? Have you ever had that? I always feel like, am I like a bad person? Because sometimes I'm like matching myself, but I'm just still and I'm just listening. Leo. I think we all have those kind of thoughts, though, what we would actually want to do. But it's not being very present when you're already thinking about what you want to do. So I've been trying to really stop that and just like put those scenarios out of my head so I can just listen to the words, because some of us are so prone to strike or to tell our side of the story so we feel better. So I try to ruminate on it a little bit. But yeah, sometimes those fake scenarios of what I really want to do pop up. Yeah, you don't want to become, so you're not the only one, Sherry. Sherry says you don't want to become that person and lower your worth and value. I did that. I've done that too. Sometimes you just can't control it. You can't, I've done things where I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to have to be okay with the fact that I'm as petty as you. Sometimes I am. I've accepted that kind of side of myself, but it took me years to accept it. All right, Leo. Leo, what's your challenge this week? 6 of Cups. Nostalgia. Memories. Could be a soulmate. Could be. Could be family. Could be siblings. Could be children. Could be a past love. But to me, it's about memories. It's about what made you happy, something you build with, good memories. Challenge here is remembering the good times. I feel like a Leo here has a challenge of remembering the good times. Page of Pentacles. Remembering the good times. There's an opportunity here to remember the good times. Oh, it's kind of hard to remember the good times when you're... Jeez. All right. Jeez Louise. Did someone else get this combination? I feel like another sign got this exact combination. Not with 6 of Cups, but with the Devil card here. Capricorn energy. Notice here that there's faces here. And there's one that's missing. There's a face here. There's all faces here. But you see that there's one missing? Are you a black sheep? I got a Leo here who may be the black sheep of the family. If they're not the black sheep of the family, they're the person who was the scapegoat, or the situation where they escaped a lot because of blame, got a lot of blame from a toxic karmic person in your life. But there is the challenge here is that there's an opportunity to remember the good, not always the bad. It wasn't always about this one scenario, but I do feel like there's good that came out of that. You built endurance. You built, strength. It's not easy to pull yourself out of bad situations or taking the blame. And you have an opportunity that is being presented to you this week. And, it may bring up this old wound. Oh my gosh, 6 of Cups reversed. Remembering all the bad times. Remember playing a little victimy. All right. Oh, I remember that chapter. Well, that was a shitty chapter. You're having some kind of nostalgia come back. Could be a person. Oh my gosh, restless. This is someone here who's stuck in that this happened to me, or this is what this person did to me. This is what's happening this week. It happened to you, not for you. I'm restless about it. You have two sides of this, you do, but you're restless about it. You're not separated from this. What you're remembering here is the darker times, the bad times. It's like, man, we're just in this weird eclipse energy. I feel like there's so much toxic shit coming out for us. 3 of Cups. This is usually a card of celebration, coming together, union, happiness. You are restless about a union or a reunion or seeing people from your past. It could be families in town. Could be having to deal with an ex-best friend, ex-person, someone here that, I don't know, reminds you of your ex. But you are getting together by the end of the week. And I feel restless about it. It's like, oh my gosh, now I got to deal with this crap. But that's usually a happy card. It is. It's usually a very happy card. 6 of Swords. It's coming in from the past, but here's the thing. It's coming in the past for you to heal this. It's so that you can make peace with this because you have been constricted here. There's actually a lot of, you have to look about something in the good memory, especially if you're going to an event and you run into somebody who's old news, bad news, or made you feel like the black sheep or was blaming you. Leo, you need to know that, like, it shouldn't dampen your good time. It shouldn't take away from there. the good memories you are creating, don't let this person or the situation bring in bad memories, because you are making peace to allow good memories to come in, and you have an opportunity at the end of the week to really have a good time. It's a 6 of swords here. And so it's like having peace. So rest your mind. But I feel restless because somebody's coming, or you may run into somebody and it makes you feel restless at that moment. You know, it's a weird combination of how you feel. Okay. It's kind of like icky. Let's see what advice we have for you. No reversals for Leo on advice. Man, that hit this one. Your advice on this relationship or this gathering or this scenario, especially if you're trying to bring past into a new relationship. Yeah, look. Love, happiness. Don't let your past to take you on from new experiences of a lot of happiness. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. You don't have to give all of your love away either. I mean, she's got her chalice. She keeps her cover on her chalice, the Queen of Cups. But this is someone who's very loving and supportive. And is it that nasty thing from the past? No. It's you who's loving and supportive, and the situations that you are. You are having a loving invite or scenario here where there is a connection here with someone who does value you, does love you, does see your worth. This doesn't have to be love. It could be a really good friend. But I just feel like don't allow this old thing from the past to ruin your good time with a really good person. Yeah, observation. Page of Swords. All right. You know what it is? Someone could also be from your past observing you having a good time, being very lighthearted. They may still blame you. They may still call you the monster, all of that kind of stuff here, but you may be on your own. Okay. This could be someone wanting to ruin your good time, or just some old memories that get triggered because of this. And Spirit's saying, focus on how far you have come. You are the black sheep in a sense here, but you're secure about it. She's independent, the Nine of Pentacles. It's a very independent and secure individual. You already are secure, but there's an offer here, 9, and here, the page. Look at this. That's the 10 of Pentacles. Something here that's going to make you very happy, very secure, but don't pull in the past. This week, you are going to be running into something here that's going to bring that in. All right, let's see what's up for Virgo, our final sign. And then we are going to the collective. And then we're done, because I'm over a little bit because I was chit-chatting. And my moderators are still here, which I'm like, you guys are the bomb. I have to send you cookies or something. Good morning. I don't know who hello everybody is because you're on the user group. Don't forget, guys, if you are on Facebook watching me at Harmonia Tarot, there's a group, a private group called Harmonia Friends. Join it. It's free. That's the free one. Sometimes I do post some of my exclusive content from the paid area, but there's other readers on there because I know a lot of you like to get your personal readings. I'm not doing personal readings right now. Not my schedule. No, I'm doing some traveling coming up. See family on the East Coast. But there's so many readers on there, and a lot of them have taken my workshop, and I verify them. Like, they're great. So, anybody who's in there who's considered a group expert can go live in there or can share their page, and they know it. So join it, especially if you're a new, just like readings, or if you are a reader yourself. It is a really good area for meeting new people. And there's a lot of people in other membership areas that are part of that community. So it's kind of like helping one another. It's a really cool group. But I don't post a lot on Harmonia Friends like I used to. So I'm trying to get better at that for sure. All right, Virgo, you were up and shuffled. Let's get to it. Virgo, what's your challenge this week? My challenge here right now is to shuffle these cards. How do I shuffle? I'm just going to do this. Oh, no. I can see you now, Zenny. Thank you. I see you. I see you, Zenny. Hello. I'm glad. Sherry, you need to start your readings back up. Sherry's an amazing reader. She's another shadow priestess. She won't sugarcoat you. 4 of Cups. Virgo, what's going on here? Well, you're very pessimistic. You're not very happy about anything coming your way. Daydreaming a lot. Escaping a lot. Stay balanced. Look at more cups here. Sagittarius energy. Be patient. Challenge here is to be patient. Pour into your own cup and pour into relationships that are fair to you. Relationships that are fair to you. There's a particular relationship that is not fair to you. You're kind of growing impatient with. Got it. 4 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cups. Can't make it up. I mean, it's 4 cups. It just added all these cups together here. I mean, at this point, the 4 cups here added with another 4 cups is the 8 of cups. So now we got something where it's like, you really need to just let this go. Stop emotionally investing into this relationship that you're pretty dissatisfied with anyway. Okay. It doesn't have to be romantic. I just feel like there's a relationship that it's very unbalanced, and you may want it to be balanced, but it ain't happening this week. 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on to it. We can fix this. We can fix this. It's almost like trying to mold it. It's like, well, if I do this, then this person will do it that way. It's like, you don't need to prove yourself to this person. You don't. Eight of Cups reversed. 8 of Cups. Here we go. 8 of Cups reversed. You're going to go back this week. You're going to try to fix it again, aren't you? I mean, this is what the cards are saying. You don't have to. I mean, I'm showing you this ahead of time. So, I mean, this could be a validation for you going, you know what? I am like, I try to prove my point, or I try to do something and then say, well, are they going to do it back? And then they don't reciprocate. And then I get angry and I'm like, oh, but you're still feeding into a relationship and trying and trying and trying. Trying is doing nothing, by the way. Right? When I try to pick up that snake, what action am I doing when I try to pick the snake up? Right? I'm just doing this. That's all you're doing. This week is all this. I'm trying. If you pick up, then you pick up. And there's something here where you need to pick up the pace. You need to walk away from this. You're trying this week to recover. Oh, this is spinning. Sun. The sun. Okay. Here's the good news. You have clarity. By the end of the week, I feel like this trying thing is going to be like, I gotta be venomous about this. I gotta be like a snake. And I feel this attack mode here is your happiness. It's a new beginning. So I do feel, though, although you're trying a lot this week to amend or do something, or it's like getting stuck in it, there's one action that you can do. And the action here, you have quick and clear, concise energy. Some of you, it could be anything. It's something here that you have been, like I said, pulling that snake, you haven't been striking at. You just been doing this, but you haven't sunk you just haven't finalized it yet. Advice, justice. Justice is coming, but justice only comes to a balance of a scenario. Making a final decision that is right for you and right for your clarity of what is happy for you, not this other person. This is not making you happy. Some of you need mediation too. So, you may need counseling with this person. If it's not counseling, it could be getting advice, could be getting a lawyer, could be getting therapy for yourself. Here's the action. This is what Spirit wants you to take. This is endurance. This is not trying. This is running with it. All right. Time to run with passion and not towards another individual or situation to try to fix it. Communication. Be assertive. Some of you have a hard time giving a deadline, I'm hearing, Virgo. Set a date. Listen, maybe that's the clarity you had this week. We're going to try this for a certain amount of days, but then hold the accountability of your date that you need to feel comfortable and safe. You need to communicate what you're moving with. And some of you, it's moving on. But there needs to be a final decision here of clarity to say, this is what's fair for me. And some of you may need a mediator or a lawyer to state that for you. You know, so that you're not saying it directly to this person if you guys are not getting along. One more. Because there's other opportunities out there that are way more beneficial for you and fulfilling. But you are choosing one particular cup that's causing confusion of like, how do I make my next moves? Or I have to wait till this relationship is healed, or I have to get this person's buy-in, or we have to fix this in order to have these other opportunities. That's not true. You actually are surrounded by other, and Spirit's saying it, you have so many opportunities around you. And that's what the Four of Cups is too. There, you know, it's just one, but I actually see a plethora of opportunities around you, Virgo. Okay. But it's letting go is something you can't fix. Letting go is something you can't fix. Not at this time, not for this week's energy. All right, one more. One more bonus. Let's see what's going on for the collective. Sherry says, Virgo, if you're the only one trying to fix something, then you need to walk away because they are putting in the effort. No answer is an answer, by the way. Especially when a person says to you, this is something I had to learn. I still have a hard time with it. When someone says like they're open to something, but they're not making a decision, they're kind of like wishy-washy, then you need to just take the energy that they're open, but they're not taking moves. So don't sit there and wait for a person to make moves. You got to make your own moves. They want to leave the door open. That doesn't mean that you're going to be sitting there in the door frame. You know, don't hang on them. It's like, all right, cool. You don't want that? That's fine. I'm going to make the decision not to stand in this doorway and live my life. Like that's what it feels like. All right, collective, let's see what's going on. One more message. Thanks for those of you guys. Can I see some hearts and comments here? Smash away. Divvy, these are only all sign readings. I have been thinking and toying with, and you guys can let me know how you feel about this, because I've been getting a lot of little donations here and there. I don't like to do personal readings online. I like to do personal readings, don't get me wrong, but I like them to be a little bit longer and so forth. So I don't like to do the short readings for personal readings. And plus it's online. So some of the stuff that I have to say is pretty sensitive. So I'm very wary of that. And I keep messages like that. But listen, I'm a shadow priestess, so I want to always bring it back to you. And some of those things are more in a private setting, and it's for you in case you get triggered. You know, I'm very sensitive to that. But I have been thinking that if people want to have, you know, if they give donations, that I would start giving a little bit of readings at the end of the all signs for short ones. Short messages, not necessarily something where you're asking a very specific private question, just advice you need to hear. Because I do appreciate you guys showing up for that, but I'm definitely more the self-development reader and always want to bring it back to you. I hate leaving someone hanging with, what are they doing? I mean, how many readers are out there that just tell the story, right? But then they don't like, so you hear the story, you know, oh, the future to come, but people don't realize that the future is a multitudes of difference. I mean, I believe in alternate realities. So there's more than one reality, but you have to allow the person who's listening to choose their path. They have free will. And there's a lot of readers that force stuff down, and it's It's sad, but it is what it is. And, it's gotten really catchy. I mean, there are good readers out there. Don't get me wrong. I support a lot of readers. That's why I started my group. All right, collective. These cards. We're going to fan them out. We're going to fan them out. What else do we need to know for this week? We need to rest. Rest our mind. We have the 4 of Swords. Thanks for the hearts, guys. But this is also separation. Needing to meditate on something. Just realized my amethyst is all over the place. Well, give this relationship a rest. Collective. Are we doing a Virgo reading here? I did clear these cards. Okay, so there is a rest this week. It's a slow burner. You're being asked here to now this doesn't mean walk away from. I don't feel that energy. I feel like there is a specific relationship that you need to rest your mind on, enjoy the work, be patient, enjoy each other's company, or work on this. I feel like you're working a lot this week. Okay. This could be work related, but I feel this energy of not going so quickly. Don't jump into that portal and get the fly on so you're all mucky. I think this is 2 individuals here who need to both be very methodical with their energy. It's a combination. If one's unbalanced, then it needs to be a check. 3 of Wands. You're working together with somebody here. This is building something this week. But there's someone in the way. What is this? Who's here? Who's here? 5 of Cups. There's someone else here. There's 3 owls here. There's these 3 eggs here. 5 of Cups is really feeling missing, and it's loss, and it's missing out, grieving. But there's another relationship here. Someone is missing your attention. Someone is feeling left out. You have somebody here who's feeling left out, and you are in a connection that is balanced. There's a third party here that's feeling left out and missed. Ace of Wands. They want in. They want in on this deal. They want balance here, but this is the Ace of Wands. So this is someone here who has an opportunity to come running in because they don't want to feel left out. They don't want to feel like the third wheel. Someone here wants to work with you guys. There's a third party here who wants to work. So if this is love, this is interesting. If this is love, you have a person here from the past. You may be, if this is only if you are in a relationship that you are slowly working on and it's friends or whatever, but whatever, you're in a healthy, balanced relationship with someone. If this is someone from the past, you could have a person from the past who wants a second shot with you and may start it off and say, can't we just be friends? But they mean more. They do not like the fact that you are in a relationship. Let's clarify what that Ace of Wands is. Okay. But there's a solid relationship. So I'm going to see what the Ace of Wands is. And then this other one, I'm going to see that relationship because there's 2 things here. And I'm going to go a little deeper because it's a collective. It's a bonus. And it's my last one. It just flipped. Temperance. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius here. This person wants to realign with you. Okay. But it's not to whatever connection you're in, that your challenge here is to keep balance or straight, because you do have a good connection too. Okay, a good partnership. This could be someone also who changed their mind. If this is a business deal, is like, I really want in. I think we should be here, but they're feeling like a third wheel. But their alignment here is alignment with you. That's their goal. It's to push this out. All right. Let's see this healthy relationship. What's going on this week with this healthy relationship? The Hermits. Okay. Both of you are very balanced and you're okay with space. This is an individual, could be a Virgo. This is an individual that you could literally sit next to and not say a word and still have a conversation. But this week, there's some kind of space between the healthy relationship that is happening. You're not worried about it. You know, you're slowly building this together. I think that there's a need to rest, but there's also something about taking a break or a rest or not having the energy here that's allowing this energy come in. This person from the past who's missing you, grieving you, or wants to work things out with you, but their goal is not to. It's a combination. It's a weird combination. You have a weird combination going on here, and you're going to feel it this week. What is your advice this week? Probably get rest. Don't put into it. Fool. Oh my God, what did I just say? Do not let this disturb your peace. Okay? But you also you have two relationships. One that is a slow burner and it's going all right, but you're taking a break or taking a rest this week, but it's a healthy rest. It's a healthy break. You are still communicating, but it's probably lighter. But there's also someone here who's coming in your energy field, and we are in this eclipse energy in the moon, whatever it is. There is something here about disturbing your peace or wanting to make you feel restless or wanting in or wanting a second shot. And spirit is saying being optimistic about your peace. Okay. You've already made your peace with this person. So keep it at that way. Hold your nose high or your head high. You know, like there's something here about holding your head high and being optimistic about a relationship that does align to you. But this past one who's misaligned, angry, what's your advice for that person? We'll just say one thing. If you want to remain victorious, if you want to remain nurturing and loving, your investment here with this person, oh my gosh, and to hold on to this, if you go in the direction of letting this back in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will be an empty victory. They don't belong in that circle anymore. They had a shot, or there's something here where it's a third wheel. It's just not meant to be. Keep your peace. You've already been through that battle. Spirit's reminding you of that. Doesn't matter if this is a relative or someone that's a friend or wants to remain friends. It would be an empty victory because you wouldn't be putting effort into it. It would be taking away your time in something that is very healthy, that is allowing you to rest your mind. All right. But you're feeling restless because of an old situation that comes in this week. That's what I got. All right, guys, that's what I have for the readings today. You have an amazing weekend. I am going to jump off here and that's what I'm going to go chill and get some of my own errands done, my own life stuff done. And I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.